Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jade Empire walkthrough. We are just about to enter the dam site, and if you're following exactly along with me, then this will be our second of the major quest lines, I suppose, of Chapter 2. This place is fairly quick. The only thing that kind of stinks about it is there is a mini, or a side quest, I should say, that makes you kind of backtrack to town. So that's the only real drag, I'd say, about it. Other than that, the place is fairly straight. Well, maybe it's not even accurate to say it's straightforward. Kind of is. Kind of, sort of. I guess you'll see when we get there, but, alright, here we are. So, little bit of hidden stuff, it's your typical area. You're gonna want to explore as much as you can. There's like your piles of bones here and there that you'll want to find and explore. And here we've got some Imperial troops.
We need more eyes and hands in these ruins. Listen well, my minions. Fan out and search behind every stone and under every rock. Somewhere in these ruins are gems. Very special gems. If you find one, bring it to me right away. If you fail me, your torment will be greater than any you have yet experienced. Now go! Lieutenant, you are in charge while I go up to the Great Dam and check on the sentry golems. If anyone tries to enter these ruins, kill them.
Of course, Dread One.
Alrighty, so we got a Lotus Assassin here summoning up some rat demons.
No one can enter the ruins. Kill the
And apparently these guys are looking for some gems. I'm trying to think of what gems are actually here. Can't really remember. It's been a while. Nothing really that stands out though. Nothing like like a Gem of the Frail Scholar. There you go. Gem of Thief Sense for exploding that dude. So I guess there's a gem for you. Here's a Flawed Warrior. Yeah, that's pretty much junk. But we're just gonna explore, try to check all the little nooks and crannies. Down here you got, what is this, a spirit font and some monkeys. There's a pile of bones. Yeah, a little bit of cash, not too shabs. There's another pile. And alright, so here's the supply chest, and that's got the dragon powder. We're gonna need that to power up some rockets in the next little area. Guess we'll just finish up looking for stuff. I think that's it though. I don't think there's anything here. So technically, before you go through this gate, what is there? What was there? Two piles of bones? Maybe like a vase or something that we got that Flawed Warrior gem on it. And then here you've got, so Cameo there. That's actually a, oh man, now I'm not gonna remember his name. He's an older guy in Tian's Landing, and that's his wife's bones essentially. And there's a picture there. Obviously, we picked up the Cameo portrait on the ground.
Rat Demon knows things, important things, and Rat Demon tells you if Rat Demon lives.
And I guess this guy's gonna tell us something if he lives. That's cool.
I also knows that Rat Demons like the taste of ducks. If you got some
this thing, I think you actually get. I think if you kill him, you will get close fist points. I'm not sure though if we get any open palm if we let him live. So we'll see here. Gem is hidden. I'll tell you where to find Gem, okay?
Gem is hidden behind wall. Go down path and you see, assassins got rockets set up. They're getting ready to blow up wall with rockets. Yes, but rockets need dragon powder. Lotus assassins always got dragon powder handy. Good for blowing stuff up. Look around their camp and you find it. You get dragon powder and use rockets to blow up wall. When wall is gone, you look for gem. Gem is behind wall, somewhere. You just search around. So simple, yes. Rat Demon help you. Now Rat Demon can go. Yes? Thanks to you, my friend. Good and kind and niceful friend to Rat Demon.
And yeah, there you go. So we did get a little bit of open palm points for that.
My brain bigger than yours. I win.
My brain bigger than yours. I win. What else say about that? So I guess it's brawn over brains this time. Womp womp. All right, toss some points here. Looks like the body and spirit needed a little work. Again, you know, when I've been leveling, I've been trying to stay pretty even. You know, if you feel like you use weapon styles more, go ahead and toss more into your boy, what's the yellow one? I can't remember. Focus. There you go. And you know, if you're more like or if you're casting spells more often, then toss some more into spirit. I like to keep them obviously pretty close. I think we're doing a pretty okay job so far. Duh.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Idiot! He's obviously a spy. Kill him!
He's obviously a spy. Kill him. I don't know if I'd say it was obvious that we were spies. I mean, I don't even know if are we really even considered spies? Is that what we're doing here? Are we spying? What do I know? Splat! What was that? Only 2 guys? It's pretty weak. Alright, here are your... or there are the rockets. I don't remember if I actually use those quite yet. We're gonna get it here, but there's... in a second, actually that fight back there, I think we could have skipped. If we would use the rockets right away, but I wanted the EXP, because I think if you fire the rockets and kill them, it just wipes them out and you don't get the EXP. So.
Definitely children's here, but something wrong with them.
So what a freaky little rat demon. There's children's here, but there's something wrong with them. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Creep.
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
Are you here for us to hurt? I reach into you and just, I don't know, twist. I've learned to like it in the time I've been here.
Her name is Meow. She's gone strange. I'm Bin. We live in the orphanage. At least we used to long ago, before the waters came.
We're dead, big person. We're dead, and you can't hurt us anymore. But we can still hurt you.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you... strange.
I don't care. I don't care. Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us. You don't care about us.
Big people don't help us. They only want to hurt.
Just ignore her. She's gone strange because of what happened when the water came. We were locked in here, trapped in the orphanage with the rest of the children. As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off. Then we clawed at the window. When the water was too high, we clawed at each other. Then we stopped. Other children survived. Their families helped them and they lived. But nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired, living one. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushin, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head!
No, Meow, that won't make you happy. That will just make you stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushin for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The Orphan Master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest. We can find peace for a time, at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever. Questions? There's little we could tell you, big person. We are trapped here in the ruins of the orphanage. We can't leave, and we can't rest until kindly Yushan buries our bones.
Don't listen to Ben. If you find kindly Yushan, kill him. I don't want rest. I want revenge. Yes, find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushin's head. Or bring him here and let me kill him.
No, please, living one. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Alright, so this is the mini quest with the orphans, and you'll have to be careful here. If you notice, I took a ton of damage from Meow, was that her name? Who was apparently named after a cat. So yeah, so just I guess heal up right away, because you don't want to get too messed up there. Or get into a fight not realizing that you're super low on health. It wouldn't be so much fun. Alright, and here we're gonna go. I think I did this little side area, I guess, before I went back to town. We'll see here. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So you know, okay, like I was saying earlier, with the orphan children there that are now ghosts, obviously been in Meow. To finish their side quest, you actually have to go into town, back to the tea house to grab. Was it kindly Yushan or something like that? Since he was the orphanage master, or ran the orphanage.
All mind, alive, dead, no matter.
And this guy really doesn't have anything interesting to say.
What are you doing here? The quarry is ours. It was ours when we lived, and it's ours when we're dead.
So it's looking like they
I'm Yushi.
used prisoners for manual labor.
Me when we were alive. Tough as
And
nails.
these are the ghosts, obviously, of, well, who is this guy? Stabber Yuzi or something like that.
Help the prisoners, except Turnkey. But I know he only came to laugh at us. So Turnkey had to.
And here, this guy does have a little bit of dialogue that's kind of sheds some light on
But the quarry is
more of
still ours.
the incidents that happened here. So
And now you.
he said Turnkey was the only one that came when the water was rising, or when the quarry was flooded. But he says Turnkey only came to laugh. So that's, I guess, kind of good to remember. All right, let's take care of these ghosts and get on our way. So much like the other, side quests, the whole Bin and Meow story has, at least a couple of different endings. I don't know how many, I guess. Soft pedal. I think that's a charm gem. Let's see here. Oh yeah, +5 charm, +1 body, +1 mind. That is really nice. And here I should have just taken off the Gem of the Frail Scholar, but again, I didn't really know that it didn't do anything, so for a while I still used it. I think I went probably somewhere around halfway through the game before I took it off. So there's yet another really cool gem with a really cool kind of like backstory to it. So what was it, Empress Sun Lin? Was a fan of the arts, had one of them, or surrounded herself with patrons of the art, beautiful women, blah blah blah. One of them named Divine Rose, and when the Empress died, Divine Rose, what did it say? She wept for days, eventually dying of grief soon after. And that's what basically powered the gem. So, pretty heavy stuff. But they really went all out on some of the lore behind some of the gems. But again, really cool. I thought it's one of the things that makes the game really neat. Good old BioWare. These guys really do make some great games. I've played. I wouldn't say I'm as big of a fan as like I am of Square Enix, but gosh, they're getting right up there too with just like sheer number of really good games. Like they just put out a lot of quality games. Trying to think. So KOTOR was another one that I really liked. I think one of the things that I like so much about their games is how you get the choices, like this you get Open Palm versus Closed Fist. KOTOR, you get you can go light versus dark side, I believe it is. So I just like that. Yeah, I feel like it adds more replay value, where it's not just you're not just playing the exact same story. Like the major elements of the plot are the same, but there's details. And gosh, I mean, this is a perfect example of the details are so different. Like when you actually get into it, it's crazy. But all right, so here we're in the quarry. So again, I felt that this must have been a place where the Empire brought criminals to basically work as sort of like it'd be like a work program or whatever. And unfortunately, it sounds like they drown, when the water levels rose. Which, it's kind of crazy because it must have happened very, very quickly because, I don't know, that seems weird. Weird that the water level would rise so fast that, you'd get essentially stuck down. I mean, but who knows? It could happen, I suppose. This fight coming up here, the next, yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, alright, we'll see here after this guy's done talking.
Strangler Jesu smells something fresh. Strangler Jesu is king in this place. Alive? King of the prisoners alive. Dead? King of the prisoners dead. Water come. People leave Strangler Jesu and other prisoners to die. Water come faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangler Jesu has too much hate to die. You not know? Strangler Jesu not die.
Alright, so it looks, or it sounds like, the prisoners essentially killed each other. As the water level was rising, so they clawed, what did you say, clawed at each other, and then, or clawed at the walls, and then, whatever, trying to find a place to, or a way to escape, and then, and then they eventually, something like they clawed each other, which was pretty crazy stuff. This fight, you can actually kill off these little ghosts. And I don't remember, so I don't know if there's a way, to squeeze a little bit more EXP out of this fight. But that's what I did. I just killed off these little, mini ghosts. I smoked as many as I could, and then I believe eventually they will stop respawning, and you'll have to take down Strangler Jesu here. And it looks like that has happened now. So I didn't count how many ghosts that actually was, but I actually did, if you noticed, I crushed him down there. Crushed him down, and he respawned with I shouldn't say respawned, but his health filled all the way back up. And I don't know how many times he does that, or maybe he keeps doing it depending on, however many ghosts are alive. I'm not sure, but
I can't see you. Is somebody there?
I just know that you'll need to eventually take him. You probably have to take him down more than once.
Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners. Happened? I don't remember. This is the quarry where the prisoners are chained up. I'm Turnkey Shiji. I guard them. I remember the water rising. Everyone ran, but I came back for the prisoners. I had the only key. They are bad men, but no one deserves to die like that. I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jesu first, and then he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me. Jesu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all. My spirit was bound to this place, trapped by the man who killed me. Strangler Jesu's hate kept me chained in death, just like I kept him chained in life. But you destroyed Jesu. His hold on me is broken. My spirit is free. I only hope that I can find some release in that freedom. I had hoped that I would have somewhere to go, but I feel no pull to the underworld. Hopefully I can find my own way, somehow. Thank you for this release, Great One. It is enough for now that I can fade for a time.
All right, there you be. So that's the open palm answer, and here's the Wanderer's Jewel. No one knows what became of him. Doop de doop. And I didn't see what the stats were on that thing. Apparently, it wasn't good enough to merit me putting into my whatchamacallit, into my amulet there. We got a pile of bones, a little bit of cash, thick skin gem. I think usually those ones that like reduce the amount of damage that you take from traps and stuff, I didn't even bother with. My focus was decent to the point where I think I avoided most of the damage from traps in the entire game.
Help me, please! I have to get out of here! I'm trapped with these scary people, and I can't see any way out! I'm a ghost, but I'm a little girl too! I'm trapped here! I can't leave, and I can't die! It's cold in here and wet, and I'm scared. I don't like it here. Please help me! I've been trapped here for so long. The outside is so close. I can see it, but this puddle is blocking my way. I don't see any way around it. If I could just get outside, I'd finally be free. But I can't walk through the puddle. I can't! Don't you know how I died? I drowned when the flood came. It was cold and dark, and now I can't touch the water. I just can't! Please help me! Please! I think I know how you can help me. Look at the ceiling. It looks like there was a cave-in long ago, and somebody put these poles here to hold the ceiling up. All you have to do is break these poles, and this ceiling will collapse. A whole bunch of rocks will fall into the water, and I can skip across them and leave this place. No, it should be safe, and I have to get out of here. I have to leave. Please trust me. I wouldn't ask if I thought you'd get hurt. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just know you can help me. Please, hurry.
And, back to the whole turnkey Shiji thing there. So he made the mistake of letting Strangler Jizo go with a name like that. Would you really let him go first? But, then unfortunately he killed him. And here, for this quest, all you have to do is break these things. And you get a little more open palm points. So that's a real quick little side quest there, 350 EXP, and like I said, a little bit of open palm points. Here's the stalag, or those stalagmites, I think is what those are. And you just crack them open for 180 silver, so not too bad. Pretty easy money. I must have missed that on the trip through the first time. But anyway, that's going to bring this video to a close. So like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to do. Hope the guides are helpful. Hope you're enjoying them. And hope you join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.